What's up, subscribers? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about the huge trading week that Ideanomics just had. But first, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so that you get notifications about our future videos talking about the stock market and personal finances. So grab a cup of coffee or your favorite beverage of choice, and let's jump into it. Since the last time that we talked about Ideanomics here on this channel, over the past 5 trading days, we have seen its share price continue to soar, closing out the week trading at just under $5 per share. Ideanomics closed out the past week with their share price up another 22%, and over the past month, we have seen the share price soar approximately 132%. Now, I'll be the first to admit that in my last video, my short-term prediction was wrong. I said that I didn't think Ideanomics had much more room to run before we saw a pullback. But that's okay with me. I have been investing in Ideanomics since back in December whenever it was trading at under $2 a share, so I will gladly take additional share price appreciation right now. Regardless of what happens right now, I'm in this stock for the long term. But despite investors recently starting to wake up and see the huge potential that is ahead of Ideanomics in the long term, it seems like we continue to see articles come out almost on a daily basis with authors talking about their bearish perspective. For example, I was just reading this article the other day, and the points in it literally almost made me laugh. In the article, the author basically went on to state that he feels that Ideanomics is such a poor long-term investment that he thinks that investors should only consider investing in Ideanomics indirectly by investing in another company, such as Berkshire, that is invested in another company that has some relation to Ideanomics. Dude, give me a break. Is Ideanomics a small cap, speculative, and risky investment? Yeah, it is. Do I think that people should put more money into Ideanomics than they're willing to risk losing, or blindly invest in the company without doing their own research? No, I don't. But to imply that Ideanomics is such a poorly run company, has no future ahead of it, and that investors should only consider investing in it indirectly by investing in another company is a joke. Now, I've talked in detail about why I'm so bullish about Ideanomics for the long term, so I won't go into all of those details in this video. I'll put a link at the top of the screen to that video right now, as well as the pinned comment down below if you want to check that out. But in brief, I love that Ideanomics has such a diverse business model, an excellent management team, and so much potential ahead of it in the long term in the EV market, as that market continues to grow. But with that being said, even though I am extremely bullish on Ideanomics for the long term, I have to admit that I've definitely been considering taking some profits off of the table right now. As of recording this video, I haven't done that yet, but I'm definitely watching Ideanomics share price very closely, and if it continues to go up at such a rapid pace, I'm definitely going to consider at least shaving some portion of my position. In prior videos, I've gone on record and stated that I think that Ideanomics is easily going to be trading at $10 per share by the end of the year. But with the growth that we're seeing in the market right now, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we see Ideanomics at that level by the summertime if the markets as a whole continue this upward trajectory. Now, we'll see what happens with the market overall as a whole over the next few months, but I personally cannot wait to see the quarterly report that Ideanomics will be coming out with for the fourth quarter of 2020, estimated to be reported on March 15th. While I personally am expecting Ideanomics to report some excellent progress when compared to the previous quarters, if this upward trend in Ideanomics share price continues between now and then, I definitely will consider taking some profits off of the table, perhaps at least recouping my initial principal balance and then letting it ride with house money for the long term. Not because I don't believe in Ideanomics for the long term, because I definitely do, but mainly because my cost basis is so low. I believe that valuations in the market overall are extremely overpriced, and because I believe that Ideanomics, while it does have a lot of growth for the long term, has run up a little bit too far, too fast, and I don't know how it's going to respond post-earnings. What are your thoughts about Ideanomics? Is this a company that you're invested in? If you are invested in this company, are you also considering taking some profits off of the table? Where do you think the share price is going over both the short term and the long term? Be sure to comment down below and let me know what you think. And while you're down there, if there are any other stocks or topics that you would like me to talk about in a future video, please feel free to comment that down below as well. As a reminder, this video is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a certified financial planner. I'm a resident physician with an interest in personal finances and investing. Please make sure you're doing your own research before you make any financial decisions. And please be sure to smash that like button and click on the subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm and to help support my channel. Thanks everyone, have a great day.